swagger. Summer is loud. 'Cause in the summer, we're free. And in the summer, we play. Summer is for the kids. And the kids at heart. Days get longer. Nights get warmer. But who cares about time? In the summer, we're free. And in the summer, we play. In the summer, we celebrate. This game, this season, they belong to us. Along with the wish that this year, maybe summer, can last forever.
Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian, and welcome to the show. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chris Archer gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
In now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for San Diego, the shortstop, number 23.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
When I was just a boy, my mama told inside the show with
yeah, let's take it back to two turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh. Two turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. Yeah, that's the only way they're gonna hear you. Hey yo, straight from the field. Everything I do is too real, too ill. Said they won't rap. Gotta give them rap. Run up in your seat.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Yu Darvish will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub 2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Ready now, Yolmer Sanchez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to bat. A Windy City showdown, and it's on the show. Number 58, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw is not going to get him as he strikes second. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first. Following the stolen bases, we check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And you can see that the Cubs are currently tops in the NL in that department. Almora leads off second with nobody out. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. The teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Moncada stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
First pitch on its way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just one out.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Still only one out in the inning. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And he'll reach second now with one away.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Skied into straightaway right. Palka is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. With runners in scoring position this season, Hayward is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Contreras on third with 2 out. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. The Cubs lead this one 3-0. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoán Moncada. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Back up the middle, and a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Almora. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Wellington.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 3 and the White Sox nothing. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. The next Cub up, Albert Almora, who singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a low changeup that's laid off. The 2-1 hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 3-0. Digging in, Leury Garcia. He was hitless in the shutout last night. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And the count will be full. Payoff pitch on its way. Fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the White Sox, number 58. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Throw down to second. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hernandez will put this one away, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1, still down 3-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They started the day leading the league in team batting average, and talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact. Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up. Others told me they know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and that gives confidence to everyone on the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Chris Bryant, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Garcia. 1 out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second, and now it'll rattle up against the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's Javier Baez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And this is taken in out there in foul territory with the runner tagging from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with two men gone.
Catcher, Wilson.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Rizzo at third with two away. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. 0-1 the count. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Fastball well outside. The 1-1. Hit in the air to center field. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 4 and the White Sox nothing. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Fouled off.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
And he got him.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
In now, Yohan Moncada. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Heading out toward shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. No balls and a strike to count. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Grounded up the first baseline.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get
a swing and a miss, that retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail here 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
On to second goes Hayward. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Stepping up now, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. The pitcher, Yu Darvish, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Ready with the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be successful if you're chasing balls out of the zone and taking ones that are down to shoot. He's got to find a way to refocus.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Albert Almora. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and 1 strike. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Daniel Palka swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th, and boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Leury Garcia. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Bryant is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Chicago. Kris Bryant, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
0-1 the count. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 delivery. Hit high and deep to right center. Hawker sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. One 1-0 pitch on the way, and he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Javier Baez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hawker is going to get there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Rizzo stands at second with 2 gone. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that Yonder Alonso will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 17, Yonder.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. 0-2 to Alonso. Now another 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. He flew out in his last at bat. And he takes ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, we have to commend him right here. 1 out away from grinding through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups in the game.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. There's Baez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 4-0. Aaron Bummer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 39.
So striding forward now, Matt Kemp. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Settling in now, Jason Heyward. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Heyward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Sanchez is there. There's one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. 4-6. Digging in now, Jose Abreu. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Into the corner and slicing foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Fly ball out to right field. Heyward has a read on it. 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
And it's fouled away. This pitch is popped up. Bryant is under it. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail here 4-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Yu Darvish. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, but when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Making the play over there is Abreu for the 1st out. Now to the plate, Albert Almora. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left.
If you don't eat the meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. Number 13 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
The first baseman, number 44,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Misses. Ball 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. fouled away. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Anderson scoops it up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Behind 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent out to straightaway center field. Garcia giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end. So here's Daniel Palka now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
The 0-1 on its way. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Wilson Contreras.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Abreu is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And there's a base hit on the line.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Into the box, Jason Hayward, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. And now they've got him in a rundown. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Popped up. Moncada in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing happening there for the Charlie Tilson is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ball one to start the at-bat. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-1 the count now. Liner toward right center, and the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first down. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low. 1-0. Now it's 2-0. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Tim Anderson is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yu Darvish earns win number 7 on the season as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
I was damn bad. Now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby. Told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me. I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day. I'm now my family. I got 3 with me. They want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects. I got on my set. I was really on the floor. Then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no. I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season, feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe, Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in V12, she was hanging at the roof. My VV's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. In the National League Central, Yu Darvish won the game, finishing a complete game one-hitter as the Northsiders took down the Southsiders 6-0. He is currently leading the National League in strikeouts. The Astros finished off a 3-game sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-5. The Detroit Tigers totaled 11 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-4. The St. Louis Cardinals got 11 hits overall as they manhandled the Marlins 9-1. The San Diego Padres earned the 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the Brewers at home 1-0. Adeiny Echeverria was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, leading the Metropolitans past the Braves 12-3. The Phils allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-2. The Colorado Rockies pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got a road win against Arizona 7-2. The San Francisco Giants launched 3 home runs as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 5-4. Mike Trout sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6, leading the Halos to the win over the Blue Jays 13-5. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. The Tampa Bay Rays completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-4. The Twins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 8-7. The Oakland Athletics sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-2. The Royals put together 10 total hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-3. The Texas Rangers combined for 4 total home runs as they bested the visiting Indians 6-4. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Satisfied. Yeah. Satisfied is all you. Sinatra. Big Pepe. Satisfied. Oh, you got the studio shout out. You feeling good about yourself right now, huh? Satisfied is all. 6. Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. LOGIC, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like Lottie-Dottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like the don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest that all this whack, it just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, boy, step and get laid to rest. It ain't no S on my chest, but I'm still, while half of these still running. I learned everything I've attained and they steal from them. Like, I'm the man, used to call you a hater, you a stand. Ain't nobody built himself a brand like me. I ain't signed a shoe deal cause I'm waiting for Nike to recognize all these youngins wanna be just like me. Got the check for 20 million right now when we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. When rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. Never address me as Robert unless it's by that De Niro. Far from a hero, I ain't never say I'm not defined by these clothes and zeros. It don't matter if you got $6 or 6 figures on the creek, cause in the end we all 6 feet deep. Meanwhile, I'll be immortalized on a 6 beat. Flashbacks of having visions way back in G-Berg. Every single one of my homies and me were plotting how to get about it, make a hit, forget about it. Younger with a dream, but nobody gave about it. 10 years later, pick up the pen, write a hit about it. And back then, I thought I'd be defined by how good I rhyme. Not like these rappers with flows, but a good online. Not made to feel bad for speaking about on my mind. Or caught a nigga who wish you was. I wish I could face my and smack that at air. Peaceful as possible. It's highly improbable, it's stoppable, but still, way too many people feel how I feel. That's on the real, on the real, on the real. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. Hey yo, said it on my last album, but you wasn't tapping in. Mumble, let's make rap again. Industry don't give up about rapper, what's happening? A hype beast. Now who's seeing me? Nobody reports the music. Rap TMZ. Nowadays, everyone divided, so I collided with headlines. Preach that. Go ahead, boy, now preach stat. Watch my hands, it is negativity, word to 3 stacks. So fresh, so clean, who the illest on the scene? Wu-Tang, get the cream, Sinatra gon' reign supreme. Open your mental, get out your feelings like dental. This consequential, lighting a fire to the game. Can you rappers feel the flame? Now the won't be the same. But rap beef, I promise I want all of y'all to prosper. But deep down, you know it's only gonna be one Mufasa. I'm the king, the bling, but just might make you kiss the ring. All these rappers I came up on, I surpassed, I know it's Sting now. Don't try to twist my words and turn that into something. I love all you, just wanna hear you spit. Drop my last shit, the whole wild world applauded it. Game still ain't give me my credit, so I'ma audit it. I'm heartless like Kanye in 08. Yeah, that's where the no ID. Now they all know who I be. I'm calling out Jay-Z to jump up on the track with me and smack the whole industry. Show 'em what that real rap do. The ball's in your court, Hove. I hope to hear from Guru. Woo.
Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Next for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters' meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
1-0 the count. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the...
Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Jacob deGrom gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
2 balls and a strike to count. Schwarber aboard here at first with nobody out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign, but they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball well outside.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Davis grabs it cleanly. Echeverria for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this.
Leading off for the Mets.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Michael.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Quintana, a Colombian-born ball player, is currently 3rd in All-Star fan voting among starting pitchers, so he's hopeful at least to get an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting fifth.
Next up for New York, J.D. Davis. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Javier Baez. In previous duels with DeGrom, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Wilson Contreras, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's by him. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Hechavarria. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
Batting 8.
Standing in, Adeiny Hechavarria, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. No balls and a strike to count. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Jacob.
So here now is the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's Jason Hayward now. In previous duels with deGrom, he's a .333 hitter.
Jason.
A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The center fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And it's fouled away. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Batting 9.
Stepping into the box, Jose Quintana. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Ramos gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Quintana is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Riding in, Kyle Schwarber. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Schwarber comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Behind 0-2 now. A pause, and the 0-2. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The center fielder, number 9.
So the base is empty here with one away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. No balls and 1 strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Chris.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lagares is under it. 1 out. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And he lays off there, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, second baseman.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Ready with the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Rizzo at second with 2 down. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The right fielder.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Michael Conforto is retired to kick off the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Stepping in, J.D. Davis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Mets strand 1. Halfway home still. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch stand either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-Gold Glover Jason Hayward. Oh, and he misses it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Echeverria now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-1 the count now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. And now the Cubs pitcher, Jose Quintana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Grounder. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Fouled away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mets lead 1. We are still scoreless. Now batting, Anthony Rizzo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Lifted the other way to left center. Lagares is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready once again, Javier Baez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Ready for another shot now, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Number 40.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
The 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance, J.D. Davis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. 1 out, nobody on. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Count is 1-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So striding in, Adeiny Hechavarria. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1 count. The pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lagares is under it. One down.
The center fielder.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th. And into bat next is Albert Almora. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Bases are empty. One man out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Number 27, Matt.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners on the move for second. And he falls behind 0-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And here's a swing and a miss by Kemp as he's a strikeout casualty. 2 away. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The set and the 1-0. Down into left center for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
You only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. One and 2. Here it is. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And that is down for extra bases. Is that on a plate to go-ahead run and maybe another? He pulls into third safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Schwarber, the runner at third. Bryant over at second. Rizzo on at first with 2 down. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Ramos has got it, and a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a drop third strike, but a run scores as well. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Moustakas. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Still 2-2. 2 out, bases loaded. And it's fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. On the run is Nimmo. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So
your attention, please.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Ground ball foul down the left side. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now in the box, Ahmed Rosario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Liner towards second. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Comes set and the 0-1. Sets the target low here and it misses 1-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Metropolitans here this evening.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Chicago Cubs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jose Quintana earns his 12th victory in the ball game, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Jacob deGrom pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Craig Kimbrell closes the door for the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
TGIF and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Cubs held their opponent to just 2 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 2-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Eugenio Suarez had a day that won't soon be forgotten, driving in a ludicrous 10 runs at the plate, helping lead Cincinnati to a win over the Brewers, 15-7.